Have you ever wondered what would happen if your honesty was tested, not in words, but in real life, where the temptation to lie could change your entire future in a single moment? Long ago, there lived a woodcutter in a small village who was sincere in his work and deeply honest by nature. Every day, he would go into the nearby forest, cut trees with his simple iron axe, carry the wood back to the village and sell it to a merchant, just enough to survive, never more, never less. He did not live in luxury, but he lived with contentment, and that was enough for him. One day, while cutting a tree near a river, his axe slipped from his hands and fell into the deep water, disappearing instantly beyond his reach. Panic slowly set in as he realized it was his only tool for earning a living. And without it, his entire livelihood had come to a standstill. Desperate and helpless, he sat by the river and prayed sincerely for guidance and help. And to his surprise, a divine goddess appeared before him and asked what troubled him so deeply. The woodcutter explained everything with honesty, and the goddess decided to test his truthfulness. She reached into the river and brought out a shining silver axe and asked him, "Is this your axe?" The woodcutter looked at it carefully and said, "No, this is not mine." The goddess then brought out a golden axe, far more valuable and tempting, and asked again, "Are you sure? This is a very precious axe." But again the woodcutter shook his head and said, "No, it is not mine. I cannot cut wood with that. It is not useful for me." Finally, the goddess smiled, reached into the water once more, and brought out his simple iron axe and asked, "Is this your axe?" Without hesitation, the woodcutter replied, "Yes, this is mine, thank you." The goddess was deeply impressed by his honesty and integrity, and as a reward, she returned his iron axe and gifted him both the silver and golden axes as well. The moral of the story is that honesty may not give you everything immediately, but it always builds a foundation of trust and integrity that eventually leads to rewards far greater than short-term gain.